Well, it is the new year, and you made a plan, and maybe you got off to a very strong start, and you've done well for these past couple weeks. You've stuck to your resolutions, good for you, but now maybe you're ready to give up on them? So soon, huh? Well, whether you're too busy or maybe you took on too much or this gym thing is not for you, it's just too early to throw in the towel and quit, so don't do that. My guest on the WCTC Newsmaker Hotline, she's a millennial lifestyle expert. She's an entrepreneur, and she's had a radio talk show since she was 16 years old. Is that right? Chelsea Krost is here. Good morning, Chelsea. A talk show since 16. Is that right?
Good morning. Yes, since 16 years old.
Good for you. You were a visionary because you said, you know what, the future is going to be talk radio and podcasting. I'm going to jump in right now. And boy, you were spot on. So good for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Are people really giving up resolutions already, Chelsea? They barely gave it a chance.
No, we have to stick to those resolutions. And the reason why some of us, stray away from those New Year's resolutions is because we really expect so much from ourselves too soon. So we have to just get realistic in order to stick to those New Year's resolutions.
And the thing is to not let them overwhelm you, too. How do you tell people to pace themselves when it comes to resolutions?
That's just it. Sometimes we get so excited, we set too many goals, right, too fast, too soon. So think of that big goal. But then what are those short steps? So those little action items you can do daily, weekly, monthly to help get yourself to that bigger goal. So think simple. Start small, and then you won't get as overwhelmed.
Is that how it works for you? Just kind of do it that way, and it helps you kind of stick to your resolutions too?
100%. I always reverse engineer from my big, hairy goal, I call it.
Wow.
Right? If you want to lose 20 pounds, don't think about losing 20 pounds. Think about losing 1 pound at a time. Just think smaller, think simpler, and again, less overwhelmed you'll be.
Yes, if you have to walk 1,000 miles, put everything you have in that very first step, right? That's what it's about.
One step at a time.
That's how it's done, exactly. You have a lot of energy. What motivates you, Chelsea, besides being a brand strategist and a talk show host since 16? What keeps you going?
I'm all about really setting my intentions and really being aware of my perspective, and I really want to walk the walk and talk the talk this year. And I love sitting down in the morning with a hot McCafe at home coffee, writing my daily to-do list. A warm cup of joe in the morning just really helps me reset myself, get clear for the day, and just feel happier and more optimistic, ready to tackle my goals and New Year's resolutions. I am ready to conquer that day after having that morning time to myself.
I cannot fathom the idea of getting behind a radio microphone, Chelsea, without starting my day off with coffee. It absolutely has to happen. I can't imagine pulling this off every day without some hot coffee to kind of get me going. And when you have the coffee the right way, you know what? You're helping out your goal of losing some weight, too, having a coffee fixed the right way.
There are many health benefits to coffee, and aside from the fact that it just tastes so good.
Yeah, that's helpful, too. All right, so we got to watch out. January 17th is Ditch New Year's Resolutions Day. Is there something about the 17th? If we're clear of that day, we're in good shape?
Just be aware, right? You don't want to give up on your New Year's resolutions too soon. And also, just remember, it's all about mindset. It's all about perspective. We have the ability to control our own happiness. And in fact, a new survey by McCafe at Home found that 38% of Americans want to be more positive and optimistic in 2019. And I'm right there with them.
You are. I could tell. You're a very positive person. I could tell right away. So how do I follow you on Twitter, Chelsea, and learn more about what you're doing?
Oh, you could just find me everything at Chelsea Krost, of course.
Good stuff. Grab a cup of coffee. I'm going to look for you online after the show today. And thank you for the motivation. You've given me renewed hope for my future that I can accomplish something in 2019.
That is what I like to hear.
Wow.
Well, have a great day and a great morning.